everybody. My name is Fátima. I'm coming to you from Ontario, Canada. If you are a new viewer, welcome here. And if you have been here before, thank you for coming back. I hope you enjoy this time. I'm certainly enjoying doing it. It's been a nice March. What is very unusual where I live. Normally at this time of the year it would be frozen outside the driveway, and for a week now we have no snow, no ice on the driveway whatsoever. We still have snow around, but it has melted quite a lot. So it's nice, but we still have a very good fluctuation of weather. So it went I think to 14 degrees, and then it goes down to -10. So it's okay. And I decided to start washing the wool 2 weeks ago. I finished washing my Cotswold and it was really nice. And I was checking my Instagram, and I saw there this the knitting circle mystery knit along, and I decided to do it. But I didn't pay attention that it was already started in December last year. I thought it was going to start, and I subscribed, and I got the email with what I needed to get for the knit along. And I said, well, I don't have enough DK yarn to do that. I want to go to a store and get the yarn for this. And so I checked the yarn shops around here, and I really like the yarn shop that is in Haliburton. Haliburton is a small town, small village that is 1.5 hours from where I live. And for 6 years, I was going there for 1 week to participate in a spinning course. So it was great. The spinning course was one of the best moments of my life, I can say. It was a bunch of women together just doing what we like. So we were knitting. I learned how to knit socks there from Beth. And it was really, really nice. We would have cottages that we would rent and stay together, and people from different cottages would come. The learning was incredible. Every year when they start a new course, I feel jealous because I would like to be there. I have thought about starting another spinning certificate just because it's really, really nice. And today I know much more than when I started, so the level of stress is much less because you have a lot of homework too. But Haliburton is a beautiful town. It is full of art galleries, and they have this wool storage, and that is really, really nice. And normally, because I was doing the spinning course at that time, I was more into spinning my own yarn. I still do that. But now I want to try different yarns. So that was a very good way to do it because they have a good variety of yarns. So we went there, and I did some shopping. So I'm going to start with purchases. So one of the things I found there was this pom-pom magazine. I have liked this magazine since I saw Andrea from Fruit Knitting working on this Noragon sweater, cable sweater. I think it's beautiful. I don't know if it's going to be nice on me, but maybe I can knit for a niece. I have 2 nieces and a bunch of, wives for my nephews, so I could try to knit for some of them. It's really, really beautiful. I like it. And it was nice because even though I can buy the magazine I like this shawl too. Even though I can buy this magazine and have it sent to me by mail, it's nice to go there and see the magazine and okay, I like it. I'm thinking of making this sweater too, probably before the cable one. So it was a very good experience to buy this. They have. Then, but the reason I went there was to buy the yarn for my mystery knit along. And I went there to the store and I found this DK yarn and I saw the yellows, beautiful. And I said, oh, this goes along very well with this. And look what I'm wearing. So this is my hand spun camel, baby camel. And I had two different shades of natural color on the camel. And I decided to over dye it with yellow and with red. And it's very close to what I'm wearing. So I guess this shawl is going for my Christmas gift bag. And this is the shawl where I am now. It's a nice shawl. So I am in the middle of week 2 because I got to the site. I received the week 1 for materials. The materials required the week 1 and then I couldn't get the week 2. So I went to their website and I saw that they were all there. So I got the 2 weeks and I'm now in the middle of week 2. So this was my other purchase. The other thing I bought there was this sock blocker. So I don't have any socks, I have one sock project, but it's not ready. So, but I thought this is cool because I can use it there and also if I wash, I can put them here and that will help avoid the shrinking because my socks are normally 100% wool, normally Corriedale. And then the last thing I got was this pom-pom. I was finishing this hat when we went to the shop and I wanted a pom-pom for the hat, but I didn't take it to the shop with me because it was still in the needles. And I got this pom-pom. And I had this hat with me because I wanted to see the size. I wanted this one to be a little bit longer than the previous one, right? And so I had that in the thing. And when I got there, I got in the car. I had the pom-pom with me and I said, oh, the pom-pom doesn't go with this one. But it goes so perfectly with this one. I really, really like how it turned out. I like the hat more. Before it was just a hat. But now I love the hat. What a difference a pom-pom makes. So I really love it. I'm very happy with this. And the other interesting thing about this pom-pom is that you can take it out. So all you need is to have the attachment. And then if you want to change your pom-pom from one hat to another, you can. So this was really good. I was really happy. So finished projects. I just have this hat as a finished project. And I use my book, the Japanese Bible Stitch Bible. And I'm really happy with the results. So this is my hand spun yarn, 50% merino, 50% yak. And I wanted to have it longer than the other one. And I wanted to make a top down. So I started with crochet and then I increased my crochet. And from there I got the stitch pattern and it's done. I really like it. I think it's going to be pretty warm. And the only thing I would change if I had to write a pattern was the direction of the first cable, because I think it's pretty cool how this came this way. So it would be nice if that would be coming this way too, you know. So I inverted this to here, but I did not invert the first cable, and it would have been nice if I had done that. But I thought of that when I was already at the end, so yeah, this one is perfect. So this is also going to my Christmas bag. I'm starting already to work on my Christmas gifts. I don't know where I'm going to be, but here it is. So this is my only finished project of this time. Projects, weeps, right, in progress. I have my Versailles shawl. And my Versailles shawl, I was participating in a video. This is a shawl to help Chris Sheep. She's a Brazilian that she is going under a very expensive cancer treatment. And so she did the pattern for this shawl, and this is the right side. And it's a lace shawl. It's a very beautiful shawl. And because we want to help her, Cristina Kemi, that is a Brazilian podcaster, she lives in Japan, but she started this, she just started a lot of videos, live videos about this shawl to promote it and to help Chris with her treatment. So yeah, yesterday we had a live meeting with lots of people that are working on the shawl, and it was so nice because I met a lot of people I didn't know before. I'm a little bit shy, but it was really nice meeting people in Brazil that do this. And like, they're not only Brazilians, there are Portuguese people because the meeting was in Portuguese, and we have Brazilians that live in Canada, Japan, or in other countries. So it was really nice to have the meeting there with all these people. And I thought that I could participate at the meeting and knit the shawl at the same time. It was all looking good. But then after I knitted a little bit more, and when I looked, I had one mistake. So I had to undo stitch by stitch 5 rows. And now I'm good to start again. But I'm slowly progressing on it. I'm putting a mark on each time I start to see how much I do. And I think it's going to be beautiful. I don't know if I mentioned the yarn my friend Michelle gave me. And it's 100% alpaca. She had it in a mill, done in a mill. And because it's 2-ply, it's perfect for lace, and because it's alpaca, it's gonna have a very nice drape once I block it. So I'm really happy the way it's coming. The other thing I did is I dyed for this shawl, the half and half shawl. Everybody's doing it. I see a lot of podcasters doing it, and not only doing it once, but doing it again and again. And then there are podcasters that are doing some little differences in the finishing the last rows and stuff. So I decided that I would give it a try. And I had this wool of the Andes from Knit Picks that I bought because I was going to teach a course on dyeing. It's a worsted weight. And I said, oh, you know what? I'm going to give it a try on this shawl with this yarn. So I dyed one red and I dyed the other purple. And I think it turned out really nice. I like the color. I like the flower. I think it's called fuchsia. And I really love the red and the purple. So I decided to do that. I'm not casting it on yet because I have a lot of projects on the needles and I'm getting overwhelmed. So I need to finish some projects before I cast this on. But when I was doing this, I think I had too much dye, and I decided to put this yarn together. This is my hand spun yarn that looked more or less like this. And then I put it in the bath after I had this yarn there for a while, and this is what I got. And I like this yarn way better than this one. So I'm looking forward to find a project to do. This is 100% Corriedale yarn, 3-ply, and I really like it. As a matter of fact, I could even use it together with that. So this is what I did. Oh, okay. So most of my week was working on washing my Cotswold. So together with the Cotswold, I bought a lamb fleece of Cornwall and a Rambouillet fleece. The Cornwall that I got was not in the jury, so it's a dirty fleece. And the thing is, Judy Mackenzie says that you can keep your fleece without washing in buckets, and when you are ready to wash, you take them out. The secret is to put as much fleece there as you can, and then not have air in the getting into the fleece, and that should be okay. So my fleece is there since October 2019, and I took the Cotswold to wash because I wanted to use the wood stove to heat up the water, and then I decided to take my Cornwall. So my Cornwall come out of the pocket, the bucket, in a different way. Like I cannot even open the fleece. I can pluck a lock, and then I open it up like this. And I was a little bit concerned about the results. So this fleece has a lot of vegetable matter, so that's going to give me a lot of work, but it's only a 2-pound fleece, almost 3 pounds, 2.5 pounds fleece. And I did some tests when I was washing to see if I needed to put very little, because Cornwall have more tendency to felt than the Cotswold. So I put some that were very, very thin layers, and if I take it out, you can see that they're almost like see-through, right? And then I tried with a little bit more to see if I could wash, and these are not see-through. And you can see it did not felt, so I can easily pull the locks apart. And this is going to be carded, so it's less work and it's going to be easier to work with this. I do have the tips are a little bit damaged, so I will just cut them off. And if I can separate the parts that have less vegetable matter, I think that would be good just to put through the carder. But the parts that have too much vegetable matter, I will have to clean it. So I was playing with my hand carder, and I got a little bit of it carded, and it's extremely soft. It's so nice. Even it's fluffy and very, very soft. It's beautiful. My friend Rosalind had given me a pound of Cornwall fleece that I washed, and 1 pound of Cornwall fleece came back. I think I have a total of 275 grams of yarn, and it's a nice yarn, and I thought that I will try to apply the same weight, spin the same weight, so that I can have 2 colors to work together. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, because it's going to depend on how much I get, of yarn I get. But at least a cow, I think I would be able to work. Or I could do a sweater for a child. So that's it. And because I opened the fleece and it turned out like this, I got a little bit concerned because this is a small fleece. But I do have my Rambouillet that is almost 5 pounds or more than 5 pounds. 4 pounds and 14 ounces. So, and it's a bigger one. So I have to really work on it. I did not open it. It looks like it's going to be like the cornmeal that comes out. So the Cotswold came out easily, but Cotswold has less lanolin in it. But look how beautiful this fleece is. It's so beautiful. So beautiful and bouncy. You can see how it comes back. It's gorgeous. So I think it might take a while for me to do another podcast because I'm gonna be working with this fleece now. I will wash them, work washing. And spring is coming, so that means it is also time to start splitting wood to prepare for next winter. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you were safe. You're having fun with your wool, with your stash, and that we can see each other soon. Thank you. Bye.